baseball. It is said it's just a game. True. And the Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
Here's a ground ball right side, could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in franchise history.
Don't tell me about the world. Not today. It's springtime, and they're knocking baseballs around fields, and kids are trying to hit curveballs.
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Mets. Richie Ponce, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last three starts, he has a whip of under 1.10, so we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pick.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone!
Wow, not every call is going to go your way, and there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches.
Into the box now, Ray Willis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone!
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys?
At the plate, Ray Willis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And that's the first out. Digging in once again, Ray Willis comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there, a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. So striding forward now, Guillermo Heredia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Hard ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He singled his last time up. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Here's Nolan Arenado. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Nolan Arenado.
1-1. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job. Stepping up now, Ray Willis, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way.
Find the ball.
Live, but speared on a hop. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They're still out in front. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Willis racing back. Gone! Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ray Willis. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Into the upper deck, but foul. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location. You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. New York put up a 4 spot in the opening frame. And a welcome to Citi Field. Here's Reimer Liriano, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder.
The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Willis has a beat on it. 1 out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Lifted the other way to left center. Willis is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Ray Willis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's out number 1. Striding in, Jordan Luplow. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Willis has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Ray Willis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's a high pop-up. Olson shading to his right, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2. At the plate, Jordan Luplow. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Digging in, Ray Willis. He singled his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch to short. Correa comes up with it. And there's 1 down now. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about. Stepping in, Jordan Luplow. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. A pause, and the 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Willis. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Ray Willis. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Correa backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now batting, Colin Moran. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Runners off for second. That's lifted the other way out to left. Willis on the move. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to.
Leading off the inning, Lewis Grumman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Willis is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question this.
Afternoon baseball now. Steve Ullman starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that in order goes. Up next for the Buccos, Matt Olson. He flew out in his last at-bat. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Willis is there. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bostic. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Willis has it in his sights, and that's the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ray Willis. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
The relay. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off...
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So digging in now, Ray Willis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Fouled away.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Liriano. And that's the third out. Mets strand one. They're on top 7-2. Now at the plate, Orlando Calixte. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Willis is there.
Yeah, here we go.
Makes the catch.
Relay.
Long throw to the plate. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Settling in now, Ray Willis. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. There's a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Popped him up. Morales has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. It's the Mets 9 and the Pirates 3.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food.
From the borough of Queens. In now, Ray Willis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Santana has it in his sights, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Willis is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Standing in, Ray Willis. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Wade is right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Ray Willis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Moncada has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Ray Willis. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly... And a welcome to... Into the box now, Ray Willis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. To his left, Wade. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet. Digging in, Ray Willis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here it comes. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Next up for New York, Guillermo Heredia flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-1 home. Hit hard to third. Diaz scoops it up. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to... Digging in now for Philadelphia, Woody Beard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Willis has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll... Now at the plate, Ray Willis. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season.
Number 5.
Into the box, Guillermo Heredia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Softly on a line to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tino Castilla comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-2. Looped out toward third. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And they're runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Push softly over toward the right side. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Ray Willis bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, with that base hit, D-Row, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Tino Castilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ozzie Albies, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. Striding into the box, Nolan Arenado. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Willis is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Making his way to the plate, Ray Willis, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. They've taken a 2-run lead. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler.
Center fielder Dustin Fowler.
The 1-2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Popped him up. Fontana onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Ray Willis, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so
he turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Into the upper deck, but foul. Popped up. Alfaro is under it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. 2 left for the Mets. This remains a 5-all ball game. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there is no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Kenny Wood wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
On 11 hits, 2 errors, they left 17 runners on base.